Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. It's a Tell the Truth Wednesday. I'm your host, Mike Bara in Las Vegas, Nevada, joined as I always am on a lovely Wednesday afternoon by my co-host, the lovely lady with the lustrous hair from Hayden, Idaho, Jennifer Falaj. And Jen, how was your Tuesday? Mine was toxically masculine and taco-ish. How was yours?
Great. Good Tuesday. Yeah.
Doesn't know how to respond to that. Guys, I want to check my audio. Let me know. We are on a different system, a different software service. You may notice the background's a little different. We're not caught up yet in all the videos and things we normally do. Not that we have a lot of bells and whistles on this production, but we have a few. So we're over on StreamYard because we had issues with Rumble on Restream. So we're going to try to fix things. We're live on Twitter X, we're live on Rumble, and we're live on YouTube at Mike Bara 333. So you can Rumble Rant and Super Chat. That will get your questions answered at the top of the pile when we go to questions. And it's kind of just going to be a different system from this time going forward, unless somehow we miraculously get the Restream problems fixed. But I've been having issues with Restream for a while. So far, this has been pretty seamless. Jen, we'll have to find a good background for when we do the shows. The end, but I like this. It's kind of a sunny, heavenish, angelic background, kind of like your hair. So, what do you think about that background? You like it? It's okay. No,
that'll work. That'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, think that'll work. Okay.
That's my kind of vibe.
All right. So, we have those issues. I don't know how Rumble rants and super chats are going to show up on the screen here. It may be kind of a navigation problem, so bear with me on that stuff if you don't mind. Let's check here. I'm only getting X viewers and YouTube viewers on this side. I'm not seeing Rumble viewers, but we have a few. Okay, good. All right, let's get on with the usual stuff, and then we will get into the show. Don't forget that if you should miss a show, you can always go to mikebara.blogspot.com and pick up all these shows. Let's see if we can do this. Do we like that? This. Yeah, I kind of like that. mikebara.blogspot.com and pick up all the shows that we've been doing the last couple of days. There's Jen and I from Monday. Toxically Masculine Tuesday's not up there yet. The show I did with the Mushroom Ladies, Kristen and Diana, very important stuff. And interviews I've done, stuff I've done. The 35th anniversary of the Calvine UFO photo was yesterday. And if you watch this video over here, you will discover that it's not a UFO. It's just a mountain peak sticking through the clouds. But hey, that's cool stuff. Interviews with other people I've done, my schedule of upcoming appearances, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, including the Alien event Las Vegas, which Jen is going to be attending. But if you click on these videos here, that will lead you over to the Rumble site where you can pick up. Okay, are we playing on Rumble? I don't know. Are we playing? Yeah, we're playing on Rumble, I think. Let me just double check that we are broadcasting on Rumble. There we are. And one of the cool things about Rumble is you can hit the subscribe button for a mere $5 a month. You can support the show, which is the best way to help us. We appreciate that. And you can leave a Rumble rant by hitting the little $ icon in the lower right-hand corner right over here. And your questions go to the top of the pile for answering by Jen when it comes time to do questions and answers. And we've already got one Rumble rant here, but it's not showing. So we're going to not showing in my chat, so we're going to have to work around that. Also, please do not forget to visit our wonderful sponsors, the CBD Gurus over at the CBDgurus.com. Matt and Lucas have all kinds of natural, holistic, CBD-based products for your health. Matt, by the way, is going to be joining Mark and Zester and I on Whiskey and Wisdom tonight for a little Minnesota stoned out fun. And I just talked to him yesterday, and he's definitely says he's coming. Slide onto the wholesale tab, slide down to Mike B Wholesale, type in the discount code ALIEN, no capital A, no S, just all lowercase Alien, and get this week's specials. couple of really cool products. Some of my favorites, the Lotion 2000, the unscented for your skin. It's wonderful stuff. The X-Freeze Roll-On, which I use whenever I have a pain spot. Great stuff. The sleep gummies are wonderful for people who have sleep issues. And then all kinds of other gummies for adults, for kids, for anybody who needs a little bit of immune system boosting and relaxation in their life. They got the Miracle Gold. Matt and Lucas are wonderful people. Get on over there, type in the discount code ALIEN and hit the CBD Gurus. Also, please don't forget to visit our other wonderful sponsors, the folks over at MikeBaraPets.com, where you can get all kinds of mushroom-based supplements for your dogs, your cats, your horses, and yourself. They're all based on the Coriolis versicolor and reishi mushroom products, or sorry, not products, but natural holistic healing plant. And if you hit the shop now button, you can pop on in there. I've got Barkley on the Mush Puppies and the Mojos, and for an almost 13-year-old dog or 12-and-a-half-year-old dog, he's doing pretty amazing. He gets around very well. Mush Puppies, Mojos, they've got natural dinners. They've got the special sauce. I've got Barkley on that. That is really good stuff. They also have special sauce for cats. And the Sequoia Premium canned cat food. The Mojos are great. Chill Doggies are a terrific product. If you have a dog with separation anxiety, or if you have one that just doesn't like it, it gets too wound up, you can give them a Chill Doggy, and it's very natural and keeps them calm and relaxed. The Mush Ponies are for horses, and they can also be used for large dogs, believe it or not. They're really good stuff for all your horses and your donkeys. People like, Henry the donkey, you could give him Mush Ponies. He'd be very healthy. And then there's the Enforce line of products for human health and human consumption, the Enforce Plus and the Enforce Coriolis Versicolor for immune system boosting, Enforce Clarity, Enforce Restore, Enforce Shield for your organs and your brain function and your just natural immunity. It's great stuff. They've got chocolates, they've got coffee, they've got starter packs. Send an email to Diana at MikeBaraPets@gmail.com. There's links in the description to all this stuff. And if you have an issue with your doggy or a kitty or something like that, you want to know how she would treat it, send her an email. She is a certified pet nutritionist. She lives right up the road here in Boulder City. Wonderful person. You can't do better than Diana. She cares so much about your pet. She cares as much about your pets as you do. Also, please do not forget to visit the folks over at lifewave.com. And link in the description to my particular store there, where you can hook up with these amazing phototherapy patches. The X39 is the standard catch-all patch. I'm also taking the SP6, as I've told you guys many times. I've lost 12 pounds. My blood work is great, and I didn't do anything except put these patches on my body for 12 hours a day. It's pretty amazing stuff. They've got specific bundles, the X39 and X49. This is kind of the super booster. You've got energy patches, you've got the Aeon, you've got the Ice Wave for pain, the energy enhancer, Silent Nights to help you sleep. And again, the reason I started working with these people and selling these products is because I've had now six friends, people that I know that have used them and had amazing results. I'm also getting great results. I can add myself to that list. The LifeWave patches, they're great stuff. Get in there, learn about them. Watch the videos back on MikeBara.blogspot.com. The last one I did with Michael Jaco. We'll be doing that again in a couple weeks. They're just, all these products are great for healing your body, and some people are going to get benefits that others don't get. You just don't know what's going to happen when you start taking them. Things are going to get really good for you. I can guarantee you that. Jen, why don't you tell us what is going on over at jenniferfalaw.com today? Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
If you'd like to
there we go.
If you'd like to get a healing with me, if you'd like to purchase my classes, reach Susan Gretz or Marcy Howe for their services, you can go to jenniferfalaw.com today. Be sure that whatever box you purchase from, you read the write-up and email after purchase, because we're going to need some information from you, or we'll need to contact you or to schedule. The sale this week is over on philosophy.com, and it's a 15-minute reading for $49.
Wow.
Yeah. You're going to want to get in there quick and get that before I take it down. Just click. These are suggested readings on the first page. You just click the book now button and it'll take you over to all the services.
Okay. Book a session, it says. Okay.
And you can schedule yourself. So go to philosophy.com today.
Okay. All right. Jen and I also will be attending the Las Vegas Alien Event and Biomed Expo in Las Vegas, Nevada on September 12th, 13th, and 14th, 2025 at the Alexis Park Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's going to be a super cool event. I'm going to be there. Jen's going to be there on Saturday. She's going to be doing readings at the table. This is a sort of catch-all sort of event where you're going to have lots of speakers. I'm going to be there. David Hatcher Childress is going to be there from Ancient Aliens. Lots of cool stuff. Lots of cool folks to meet, people to talk to, and Jen is going to be there along with me. And it's going to be a great event. You can also get 50% off, 2-for-1 deal on tickets. Just use the discount code 50 at checkout and come join us there at thealienevent.com. Again, link is in the description, and I can also put a link into the two chats later on if you'd like. Alien Event, September 12th, 13th, 14th, Alexis Park Resort, just off the strip. 3 days of awesome fun. Jen, I'm looking forward to having you there. You know, it's bizarre. We haven't actually physically met. So
I know.
This will be the first time we meet. So that'll be great.
I know. That's why I'm stopping by. I was going to actually just attend. But this is going to be fun.
Yeah. And there's a big dance party on Saturday night after dinner, which I'm going to make sure happens. And if not, guess what? We'll go do something else, right?
Are you going to dance?
We are in Vegas. Yeah, I'll dance. I'll dance with you. You want to dance? Sure.
No, not with me.
Not with you. Okay, thanks. Well, it kind of looks like I'll have other options. So if you don't,
okay,
I'll dance with somebody else. That's fine.
I'm just kidding. I'm messing around.
I know. All right. Okay. So let's get into the news as soon as I can figure out how to put the right banner up. Okay, news update. There we go. Here's the news update. Let's see. Can I make me bigger and you smaller? No. That's how we'll do that. Okay, news update. All right. There's not a lot I can tell you right now. I am sworn to secrecy on a bunch of stuff. But here's what I'm generally getting. I have different reports from different people. I have certain folks saying we're in a 24-hour window. I have other people telling me to pay attention to Donald Trump's announcements today. He is going to do a special announcement or have a special press conference at 4:30 Eastern at the White House. Now, my understanding is that is geopolitical. It has to do with the resolution of issues between the United States and Russia. Okay, that is apparently a precursor to certain things going through. I have other reports that you folks have heard from other people that there are bond folks on the bond side who are either getting their paperwork processed today or getting their payouts today. We have heard these things.
Goodness.
There are other issues. Jen's giggling. There are other issues that I can't really. I've been asked not to speak about, so I'm going to honor that and not speak about them. What I can tell you is that we are in a window that is very ripe again, and we've been here for some time. But everyone says things are about to change. Everyone says that. I did get a couple of little tidbits that I think I can share. On the bond side, there are people expecting to get payouts today or tomorrow and paperwork today or tomorrow. The last bit I have is dinar is supposed to come in at 381. That's a public rate. But those same sources are telling me that won't be released until next week. I don't know that I believe that to be true, but that's what I'm told by some people. And the price on the Vietnamese dong will be out this week. I don't know how the dong would go before the dinar. I don't see how that works from everything we think we know about this process, but that's what we got. And that's all I can really tell you. I mean, I could tell you a lot more, but I can't because I promised I would not. So that's where we're at with the news. And Jen, I don't, that's all I got. I can't, when you see people say, oh, here's what's happening, but you can't tell anybody, I don't have much choice. So that's where we're at. That's what I got. Have you got any Gentel updates or thoughts over coffee?
No, I really didn't do my homework, so that's why I was trying to do it while you're talking. But I was looking at the Gentel notes.
Okay.
What was the very last thing coming in the news? Trump signs deal, and it is historic. And now we have an announcement.
Right. That's interesting. Huh?
I love
That's
that.
interesting.
You gotta love that. Okay, so let's go through this. On Monday morning, from the Angels, I don't get anybody watching me. I don't get have any like real people that tell me things like this. This is all meditation. Okay. There's a written announcement in Iraq coming, some kind of oil deal, and the oil deal is used to justify the rate change. Starting to make sense. Then we see at the very bottom in the coming in the news, Trump signs a deal and it's going to be historic, and now he's got an announcement this morning at the White House.
Yep.
Also, morning announcement triggers Forex. What time is the announcement? Well, it's probably not morning now.
No, it's 4:30. Yeah.
I really thought that was Iraq. I mean, I really did. But there's something written that's coming out in Iraq. Something written. And Monday we had 2 days. The delays were like technical. Okay, money transfers, dealing with other tiers. Boulevard is ready. We saw some posts on Telegram that was happening. Somebody got that intel. Haven't seen the tidal wave. We saw another earthquake, but that's pretty easy. Underground trains and subways flooded. So I think Trump always likes to stop things to make a deal. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. Okay? And then nobody knows what's going on. It's like we were right there. There's no reason for this. And then he's like, you know what? Let's put a pin in that. Because I have an opportunity to make a huge deal right here. And then he's got everybody by the throat. And they make a deal. Okay? That's probably what he's talking about today.
Okay.
I wonder who it's with. Other than that, I'm really not getting anything. We're still on track, Gabriel's saying. Track for this week. If nothing stops it. Yay, Groundhog Day 635. I don't know. Yay for day 635. I don't know why I just picked that number, but do the gematria on that. I have no idea what's going on. I really don't. So you can just ask your questions and ask me, and we'll see what we get.
Yeah, let's do a little crosstalk here. As soon as I can get the banners fixed. Okay. All right. Let's ask you this. Do you get that the information about the dong happening, or let me see exactly. Will the price on the dong, new price, be out in a day or two? Is that the plan?
Yes, but it's not going to go first.
Okay. So then that implies that the dinar not coming out with a rate until next week is incorrect. Would you say that's true?
I don't think the dong goes before the dinar. We've been waiting this whole time for the kingpin. There's a reason for that. Like as soon as Iraq goes, it lifts some kind of restriction from Vietnam, and they do it, and then everybody else does it. So I don't know what to call that or how to explain that, what I'm seeing. I feel like all these countries are in position and have done the final calculations depending on what gold and assets they have. Now, of course, at the exchange centers, those are predetermined pretty much. They move a little bit, but for certain countries, they're set, the rates that we get. But like for street rates, I think this is what this is about. Because I keep hearing calculations.
Calculations. Okay. Interesting. Let me.
Oh my God, that's so awesome. Who did that? The
Who did what?
1013. 635 in Gematria. There are no coincidences.
So, I'm sorry, 635 in Gematria means what?
There are no coincidences.
Okay, well.
That's awesome.
Interesting.
I mean, I just pulled that out right just now. Just it's random. Day 635, and it says there are no coincidences. And I'm thinking, oh, what a coincidence that I have really no reason to use that number. But then that doesn't really make sense, but it's cool. It's cool.
Okay.
We're still right on the edge. I mean, I see movement in other tiers. I see people being really quiet. I see intel sources cutting people off. We do need to be quiet.
Say that again.
Everybody needs to be quiet.
That's exactly what I was told.
Shut up.
So I was told 2 hours ago, or an hour and a half ago.
I just looked into it. We do.
Everybody needs to be quiet.
Everybody just sit back. It's happening. Just wait. Okay. Do something else. Read a book. Distract your attention. And don't look for intel every hour on the hour. Okay. Everybody needs to take a step back from this and let the adults handle it. Okay.
All right. Let's get excited. Okay, let's move on to questions. Guys, again, trying to be quiet here. Hearing a lot of things. Can't say them all. Just can't.
Well,
so, all right. Questions for Jen. As a reminder, must include your real name and the name of the person or pet you are asking about. That helps her connect and figure out who she's talking to and who the question is about. So make sure you keep that in your. Make sure you put that in your questions. It helps an awful lot. Let's start over. We'll do another screen share. Let's start over on the Rumble side of the house. Again, I'm having to do this the old-fashioned way.
When are you having Matt on?
What's that?
Did you say you're having Matt on?
Yeah, from the CBD Gurus is going to be on tonight on Whiskey and Wisdom. He's going to come on.
Oh, that's going to be fun. I'm watching that.
Yeah.
And he's on the show and not in the chat?
Yeah, he's going to actually call in. He promised.
I love it when that guy starts telling stories.
He's going to start telling stories. All right, let's start with the Rumble rants over on the Rumble side of the house. First of all, Motax Lady is now a $5 a month monthly supporter. We appreciate that very much. Motax Lady, and Cookie Cook JC2 is also now a monthly supporter. We appreciate that. Look, everybody has to pay bills. Everybody has to pay rent. Everybody has to keep going until this happens. Thank you, guys. That support really means a lot to us. Nancy M is the first Rumble ranter. I gotta keep these getting mixed up. For $20, she says, "Will my granddaughter Abby get an internship and when?"
I do think it's sometime in August into September, beginning of the year. So I don't know if this is like the beginning of the school year. Yes.
Okay, getting in the school year. All right. Let's slide on down here to Belfast Girl too. And again, if I saw these in the chat, I would. It's weird. I'm getting all the Rumble chat in my StreamYard, but I'm not getting any of the Rumble rants. They're the ones that aren't showing up. So I got to do it this way. Belfast Girl, hi Jen, Jackie V here. My husband Robert is in the running for a job. Will he get it? Robert, who is Jackie V's husband.
I see another meeting, another interview, another sit down. I think it's between him and another person or a couple. Chances are really good. He's not going to need it, but I do think that the other two fall away. Yeah, I think he gets it.
Okay. RDR 1971. Okay. Rick and Liz for $2 say, hi, Jen. Do you see us moving into the Lake of Ozarks home on the lake? Rick and Liz are.
I see you looking at it. I see you turning away and going with another decision.
Okay. Mindy Fowler for $6 Rumble Rant says, will my twin boys, AJ and CT, join the military in January of 2026? Mindy wants to know if AJ and CT are going to join the military in January of 2026.
No.
Okay. Joni Pie, $5 a month, monthly supporter. We appreciate that. You know, guys, we got like 6,500 followers on Rumble. If 500 of you just signed up for $5 a month, we wouldn't even need sponsors. So appreciate that.
This is true.
Tim Barnfield for $10 on the Rumble Rant site says, hi, Mike and Jen. A couple weeks ago, you looked at my back issues. I've not gotten any relief as of yet. Do you still see my medbed session on August the 27th? Thank you. That's Tim Barnfield.
No.
Yeah, it's
moved into like mid-September, like September 22nd, something like that is the earliest you could get in, depending on what you want to do. Yeah. I think that's all I have for you right now. What was the other part of that? Don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, it's
one question, please, guys.
Yeah. What do you see when do you see my medbed session? Guys, people are saying there's no sound on YouTube now. Is that true?
I don't know. Let me go see.
Other people are saying the sound's fading in and out, and others are saying no, the sound is fantastic.
My sound?
No, all of the whole
I'm
show.
having trouble with the lighting and this, and my tripod is like sad.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Donna E for $10 on the Rumble Rant side says, will Chuck and I list our house for sale? Simple question.
You list it in November.
Okay. Okay, so Chipmunk for $10. Do you see this upcoming weekend going well for family? My son is Brian. He has 2 kids. They're stopping during a Michigan to Kentucky road trip for his sister's 34th birthday. So we have, the only name we have is Brian. We need a name, but do you see Chipmunk's family weekend going well?
Yes, but I feel like somebody's got a stomach bug or picks one up.
Okay.
I feel like it's a kid. I don't know. Ivermectin up, I guess.
Yeah, I'd ivermectin up.
So up to you what you take. Don't take my advice, but you know.
Yeah, this is not medical advice, but get your ivermectin.
Yes.
Paula for $10 says, I'm looking at a house at 133 LaRue. Is this the one or not? Paula, 133
LaRue.
LaRue.
Just said it's the one.
It's the one. All right. Joni Pie, who's now a $5 supporter, has a question. As a new monthly supporter, Joni, will my dog Duke get into a med bed and get his sight back? Oh, I hope so.
No. No, it's going to take longer for animals.
Kim Coatney, by the way, says, Thor, my 15-year-old dog is probably only around due to Mike Bara Pet's Mojos and Super Sauce, and Jen's teachings and healings gave me 2 years more, and he's still here, just making sure he's not in pain. So Kim wants to know if Thor's in pain.
He's sore. I think something like a CBD daily or some kind of pain medication would help him, especially when he's sleeping. He gets really sore when he gets up from a nap.
Okay.
But it just feels like soreness. It doesn't feel like serious pain. No.
Keep him on the mushroom stuff and add the pain stuff to it. Okay, Jill for $10 says, do you see my daughter Ruby starting her own business in the near future?
Okay. Yes. Just not quite sure what she's doing there. It might take like 1.5 years for her to get it up and running. Yeah, I do think she will.
Okay, Andrea for $10 on the Rumble Rant says, I had a very powerful dream last Tuesday, and I was told and shown something. Can you confirm if this was real? Is it a serious?
You're going to have to tell me what the dream is. Dreams are private. And unless you start telling me about the dream, and then I can kind of view what happened. I don't read minds. You have to give permission with the angels. They respect privacy.
So get one of those 15-minute sessions with Jen over on philosophy.com and run it by her then. That help. Joan P for $10 says, my daughter Jess is pregnant with twins. Congratulations. And they're due any day. Do the angels see a healthy mom and babies? So Jess is pregnant with twins, due any day. Is everything going to go well?
Yeah, one's quite a bit bigger than the other. But it's not a problem. Everything is fine. Everything goes well. Yes.
Okay. Here's a free one in here. Kelly wants to know about her 11-year-old grandson Grayson. He suffers migraine headaches. Do you see them as stress related? Look, I'm just going to tell you, I was getting migraines all the time since I went on the SP6. Okay, 4 months ago, I've had one in 4 months. So there's that. And do you see them as stress related, Jen?
What was the latest name again?
It's Kelly.
How old is he?
11.
You check his blood sugar. He's going through the puberty right now. So, hormones, blood sugar, and allergies.
Get on the SP6. I'm just telling you, the shiz works amazing.
Well, we don't know if we can put it on 11-year-olds.
Yes, it's fine. It's fine. It works for kids. It works for adults. It's fine. It's not medicine. It just enhances natural bodily functions. Gloria Calhoun is Chipmunk 55119. Thanks. Motox lady for $10. We need your real name, but we'll try. She says, a guy that scammed me out of thousands of dollars says he has $50,000 to send me, that he does not need any money up front. Is he scamming me again, or is this for real this time? Yeah, logically, yeah. Okay, Beverly for $5 on the Rumble Rant says, my 2-year-old corgi, Abby, died in July. I'm very sorry. We don't know why. Can you see why she died, and is she okay and happy? They're always okay and happy. But can you see why Abby passed?
Heart. Birth defect.
Oh. Lewis for $5. Okay, it's Angela. Does my mom, Carolyn, have a message for me? I sure enjoy your show. Keep up the great work. Does Angela M's mom, Carolyn, have a message for her?
I'm really not. She's talking and I'm not getting it. I'm getting like every third word. She's excited about something. She wants to know you. Like she said, she lied. I think she's trying to be funny. You're good to go. So she's excited about your future. Is what she's talking.
Okay. Vicky for a $10 Rumble Rant says, will I purchase the house at 1915 Country Road in Florida? And when?
No.
You will not. Mindy for $6. My mom, Trelly, passed. Does she have a message for me?
Something like you always cut yourself short. You always leave yourself behind. Stop doing that. You deserve more. That's what she's saying.
Okay.
And I love you.
And I love you. It's very sweet. Okay. Low would really help if we had your real name. $20 though, so we're going to give it a shot. Do you see my granddaughter's delivery due in December going well for the mom and the baby? Is the baby healthy?
Baby comes out. Mom looks okay. Ravenous appetite there, Mom. After that, I remember that. That was weird.
Really?
Yeah. It's like primal.
Well, you worked hard to push that sucker out.
I know. I've never been so hungry in my life after that. That was weird.
That's funny. That's funny.
See him putting her in the car.
There you go.
It's a her. I
All
don't
right.
know. It could be a boy. But
right. Jenny for $5 says, Jen, you said my house will be on water. Do I get 507 Deepwater Bay? 507 Deepwater Bay.
I think so. Gabriel's nodding. Peripheral.
Okay, Jay Moore. Again, it really helps if we have your actual name. Can you guys please, if you're going to Rumble Rant? Because here's the thing. If you Rumble Rant or you Super Chat and you don't give us your name, it's not guaranteed Jen can connect. And then, well,
I can. It just takes longer.
Yeah. So JM Moore, $5. Jen, is it God's will for me to move closer to my grandkids and daughter?
It's not. Jesus says it's not God's will, but it is in your best interest in the long run to do that.
Okay. Michelle for $5 on the Rumble Rant side says, first, I got to say I love your show. Second, do you see me extending my Philly getaway longer than scheduled?
Day or two.
Okay. All right. Let's pop over to the Super Chat side of things and go through those. Dan Kopik for $4.99. Hi, Jen. This is Dan and Libby. Post RV abundance. Where do you see us moving?
Oh, that's your decision. I don't know, but there's a lot of what I'm getting is there's a lot of French heritage or people there. So I don't know if it's Canada or France, but I'm just getting really French vibe about it.
Quebec, France, or maybe New Orleans. Cockroach infested pit. It is. Tammy Gregory. Hi, Jen. Do you see what state town I will buy a house after the RV? Tammy wants to know that.
State and town? That's pretty specific for Jen in the morning, especially when the coffee maker broke.
Yeah, she needs a little more coffee, but
The hell.
it's a state.
What the hell, Tammy?
The hell, Tammy.
Let me look. All right, Tammy. It's on the East Coast. I'm getting like Georgia, South Carolina. I've really kind of leaning towards like the north part of Georgia, like midway to the. I don't think you're on. I'm just gonna say north Georgia.
North Georgia. All right, Cindy Williams for $9.99 says, Jen, I'm spinning really bad. Is it ears or neck?
Well, my ears are just like when you said that are just like, like really stuffed up.
Yeah, plugged. Yeah.
I do think it originates in the neck. I think that the neck is causing the congestion in the ears, which is weird. I'd start at the neck.
Yeah, guys, when you're over 50, find a good chiropractor and get adjusted on a regular basis. That's why I ended up spending 2 days in the hospital with Dave Bara last week, because he doesn't go to the chiropractor, Dave. Go to the
No, I want to find a woman. I've never been, because I feel all weird with some man putting me in all kinds of weird positions.
Well, I
don't even know each other. I mean, like,
I could hook you up with Dr. Sarah in
I'm still weird about it.
She's in Redondo Beach. Dr. Sarah is my favorite.
Kind of embarrassing.
All right, Bernie for 10 pounds. 10 pounds. Thank you. Hi, Jen. Will I buy the house I'm looking at online? It's in Ireland, and it has a lake at the back. This is Bernadette. Wow, Ireland. Sounds nice. I'd like to go to Ireland sometime.
Yeah, you're going to love that. I just got this there is a past life connection there. I just got this homesick when you get there. God, that's your home. Not that exact place, but that area. I feel like it's your home, so yeah.
Yeah, sounds idyllic. Bernadette, enjoy your time in the Shire, okay? It's going to be great. Wisdom Truth. Hi, Jen and Mike. This is Michael for $10. I previously asked about purchasing 87 Oak Hill Road. Seems there is a contract pending on this property. Do you still see me purchasing that, or has my timeline changed?
Michael. Contract falls through.
Contract falls through. Chris Pagan for $5 says, in what environment or setting will I meet my new love? Alien Event, Biomed Expo, Las Vegas, Nevada, September 12th to the 14th. Chris,
yeah, you guys have to go to that. Let's have a pre-RV party.
Yeah, well,
I think that'd be fun.
It's going to be done by then. Come on, be optimistic.
In what setting? Work.
Gonna meet him at work? Well, those office romances, Chris. You got to watch out for those. Okay, Anik, for CA $13.99. I don't know what that is. Is it Swiss franc? I don't know. Hi, Jen. Will my son Zachary have a successful career in film production? Anik, if it's in Hollywood, it's a dirty business, but if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
He will?
Long
Good.
time.
Good. Maybe Anik, maybe he can help me with my new production company, making documentaries after this thing happens. Jennifer Gadbaugh for 10 says, will we get the property on Oban Chain here in Oregon? Also, will our accident claim be paid out in a timely manner?
No on that property.
What about the accident claim?
2 months.
2 months. Okay. Christine says, when will I be getting married to Kay? Thank you.
Why does that feel like a sneaky question? Are you engaged to Kay? Okay. I just heard a yes. Wow, am I talking to
Yes.
now? Been leveling up lately. Weird things are happening. Trying to get the year. I hear February. Just not sure if it's 26 or 27.
Okay.
I think it's 27.
Salty for Life. Hi, Mike and Jen. Am I still closing on 7123 Broadway on August 26th? That is Beth. It's possible.
Just say yes.
Just say yes.
Complicated, but just say yes, he said.
It's complicated, but just say yes. Susie Q says, hey, I love you both. Susie here, Jan. I'm looking at a ranch in SoCal for my humanitarian project, but it has a gate showing pedo symbolism. Is it okay to pursue that one? I don't know. Maybe.
Just have Marcy and I cleanse it. Take all that down.
Take it all down. Yeah.
We'll just cleanse it.
By the way, I got a little bit of a better understanding this week about the process that Marcy and Jen do for cleansing stuff, and it's cool. It's very cool.
Who told you?
You did. We had a discussion earlier, like 6 days ago, about.
Oh, I thought you said this weekend. I'm like, I do not recall.
Well, I meant in the last week or so. Yeah, in the last week or so. Anik says, will my daughter Genevieve be able to quit her job and make a good living from her clothing brand? Genevieve.
Not yet. It takes a little while for that to get off the ground. She really needs somebody to help her market that.
Okay. Allison 410. Thank you for the super chat. Some Zim news. Okay, I'm going to give you the only Zim news I think I can give you, which is that people that are telling you it's not going to be worth anything are full of shit. How's that? It's going to be worth something, but I'm not supposed to talk about that stuff. So, anything you want to add to that, Jen?
Nope. We're supposed to be quiet.
Let's refer you to the previous discussions on Zim when we were allowed to talk about it.
Just tell me to be quiet. I'm going to be quiet.
Be quiet. Kentucky woman, Donna for $10 says, my hubby died 4 years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm 67. When this all happens and we get younger with med beds, will God send us our perfect mates? Do you have a name? Okay. A couple questions there. How about a name? How about we try to find Donna's the name of our next man?
I don't do that.
No? I'm going to do that?
Actually, I've been doing that lately, but I don't like to do that.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Because you said that the other day, because then you're only looking for a Jim or a Mike or a John, and we don't want you to do that.
Yeah, if I tell you his name is James, and his name is Jason, when Jason shows up, you've already got it in your mind that like, oh, well, I can't take you seriously because you have the wrong name.
You got the wrong name. Yeah. And the thing is, and the thing about that too, Jen, is that, plans can change. You have multiple people that can be mates of yours in this lifetime. And the next one may be Jim, but there may be another one behind him who's actually a better fit.
You have somebody coming in that's destined, it's written in. It's after you get settled. I don't know if it's 6 to 9 months, something like that, but it's worth the wait.
Okay.
You have a couple interactions with other people before that to keep you busy. Sometimes that's what happens. Somebody comes
That's right.
along, you talk to them, it doesn't get serious, it kind of fizzles out, and then the real one comes along.
Barbara Hood for $19.99. Thank you, Barbara, on the super chat. Will I buy a house in Florida on Reef Road?
Not on Reef Road, but close by. I feel like you're in the right area.
Okay. $1.99. FB. Francesca wants to know, will I purchase a home on Donington? Francesca.
Yes.
All right. Stacy Morton hits us with the $9.99 super sticker, and then another $9.99. Stacy, thank you. I'm having some issues with allergies or something. Can you tell me if it's just allergies or is it a sinus infection?
I read that wrong. Allergies or mething. Yeah, mething's not good for you.
Mething. No, don't do the meth.
Do
Or something, she meant.
Okay.
The meth might be the problem, Stacy. Just thinking meth might be the issue.
Probably won't feel good if you're doing that. Okay. It's gonna mess the notes up. Sorry. I've never done it. Don't think I'm not laughing because that's just funny. Okay, Stacy. You have chronic sinusitis now. You've kind of developed this. It is brought on by, it's kind of like what Mike has. It is brought on by allergies. But it's really stuffed up in there, right in here and next to the eyes back in there.
Yeah. You just gotta, you gotta keep doing the nasal irrigation stuff, like all the things that Mike doesn't do for maintenance. You gotta do, Stacy. So Pam Bassett for $5 says, "Hi Jen and Mike, will I accomplish everything God has placed in my heart? Family, charity, and more?" Question.
That's a big question. Jesus.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. I miss Fluffy Muffy.
What Jesus is talking about family and charity, and you do find you are effective in finding a good balance between the two, and you do well. You tend to have your expectations for yourself and what classifies as success are too high. You put too much pressure on yourself. So just take it one day at a time and let the Spirit move you, is what he said. Awesome. I haven't heard that in years. You're being led.
Everybody welcome Miss Fluffy Muffy to the chat. She is. All right. Hi, Jen, for $5. My name is Janine. Do you see us having a short get-together or lunch with Mark Z when we visit Puerto Rico in October? Interesting. Janine wants to know if she's going to hang out with the original Mark Z.
And I would plan that with him ahead of time because I feel like it doesn't happen. So I would get with him sooner than later so that he's not busy.
He's a busy guy. He just opened a bar.
Yeah. I don't think you can. He opened a bar?
Yeah. Well, you call it a restaurant, but we all know what it really is, Mark. Yeah.
Not, call it Whiskey and Wisdom?
No, but he should call it that. That's what he should call it. The Whiskey and Wisdom Bar. Okay. Common Sense. Super sticker for $20. Thank you, Common Sense. That's fucking awesome. Ooh, that's awesome. Thank you, Common Sense. Jennifer Brusco for $9.99 says, "Hi, Mike and Jen. My friend Carla moves back home, and she was wondering if it was the right decision." Crazy fingers there, Jen. Slow down on your typing.
That's me. I just type it out really fast and send it down like crap.
Yeah.
All the time. I do that all the time. For now. It's just
that's funny.
Yeah, it's just a landing spot.
I was just watching the first Superman movie last week, a couple weeks ago, and there's a scene where Perry White is talking about Clark Kent, and he said, look, he's going to be a good reporter. He's sharp, he's young, he's smart, and he is the fastest typist I've ever seen in my 40 years in the news business. Superman, no, he is the fastest typist I've ever seen. All right, Barbara Radloff, $5. Barbara is my name. Will I land in Henderson, Michigan, in September of 2025?
We buy land.
Oh, sorry, buy land. Will I land in? Will I buy land in Henderson, Michigan?
September's a little soon for that purchase. I think it bleeds over into October, but yeah.
Okay, good stuff. Missy is here. Hi, Melissa. The patches are amazing and down 10 pounds, and I have a lot more energy. Again, X39, and if you can do the bundle with 39 and X39 and X49 and the SP6, you're going to lose weight. You're going to feel great. I would bundle them if I could. Okay, Kathy says, Jen, I really need dental implants due to constant dental issues from Scroggins. How soon will I be able to get them, or should I wait for the med bed? Thanks.
So what I see is a medbed appointment in as of now on day 635 Groundhog Day. Okay. As of now, I see a medbed appointment and the possibility of you made an appointment to get that procedure done because you have the funds to do so after the medbed appointment, just in case. Yeah. The medbed doesn't fix it. So I think in the fall, sometimes, somewhere, October, might be just before Halloween, as of now. Yeah. But sometime this fall, you get both of those things scheduled. So if one doesn't fix it, you go for the other.
Yeah, I mean, I know what's going on there, Kathy. I mean, I'm holding off getting a crown put on, dental work done, because I'm kind of waiting for the med bed. But yeah, I understand. Oh, here's a $4.99 super chat from RJ. Okay, when will I have a vehicle again, and when will RJ have his freedom? It's FB.
RJ's gonna wait a while.
Okay. All right.
Vehicle. About a month and a half.
Month and a half. All right. Paul. Jen, in the past, you said we get a house lodge on Trout Creek, Montana. I'm wondering if we'll be able to secure the large public land lot next to it eventually for the main retreat space.
No. I don't know if that's like city land or if whoever owns it doesn't want to let go of it. There's a reason.
Okay, Angelina Ferguson says, Jen, can you tell the date when the Doge tariff checks will come out? Was it August 20th?
I don't think I put a date out on that. I think they start at the beginning of September. Okay. They might start late August. It is like a Wednesday kind of thing, like Social Security or something.
Okay.
Just weird.
Again, he promised all this stuff before August 1st, and here it is August the 6th, and it's not even.
Well, crap. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Here we are. What are we going to do now? Let's keep going. Yeah.
Why?
What do you do? We're still here.
What was Trump doing on the roof of the White House yesterday? Was there some reason behind that?
He was talking about something he wanted to do with it. Like make a change to it. I don't know if he wants to expand. Probably does. Or put
Yeah,
some,
he
I
is.
don't know. I don't know.
He is talking about building a White House ballroom. Lucy Lou for £499. Hi, Jen and Mike. Do you see me in line with the RV? Also, do I open the low-income vet shelter as a project? Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so Lisa wants to know in line. I don't know. I don't know exactly what she's asking.
Do you think you do exchange? Project is approved.
Okay. Brigitte says, will I get a new job in August and will I need it if I do?
Well, sneaky. No, and no, you won't need it. But,
Okay.
continue on with plan A until plan B comes through.
That's right. Janet says, I've been having health issues. Can you tell me what you see might be the problem?
Janet. Well, that's going to require more time if you don't want me to look at something specific. I don't know your age. I don't have your last name. It's a digestive tract.
Digestive tract. And get a full medical reading, Janet, with Jen.
Yeah, you guys, medical readings, just get a half an hour.
On philosophy.
Philosophy.com.
Yeah. Okay. Danette in Washington State says, please pray for Bearded Patriot USA. He's now on hospice on morphine due to cancer. Very sorry to hear that. Another guy.
Friend. That sucks.
Another guy who might not make it to the finish line.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Agent Otter wants to know if Trump is a walk-in incarnate of Archangel Gabriel or Archangel Uriel. You okay, Jen?
Sorry, it's a friend of mine.
You want to go off for the air for a little bit?
Yeah, give me a sec.
What's that? What?
Give me a minute.
Okay. Okay. It's a great question there. All right, guys, we're just gonna let Jen be okay. Let's go over. We'll look up. We got some more Rumble rants, it looks like. So we'll get over to those in a minute. Again, I wish I could tell you guys more about what I'm hearing, but it involves, and it's not a coincidence that Jen and I both got told through completely separate mediums to shut up, but we did. And we did not communicate that. She didn't say anything about it. I didn't say anything to her. It just, there's a reason why, probably. Let's find out what the reason why is. I know there was one other thing somebody put in here that about Trump's announcement. What was it? It was that it was going to be about trade or something. Let me see if we can dig that up. Way back there. Yeah, it's way back there. Oh, Jen's back. Okay. Hi there. You okay? You doing better?
Don't ask me if I'm okay. What's going to happen again? It's
Agent
hard when
Otto.
you're trying for somebody with healings and you hear something like that.
Yeah. Agent Otter wants to know if Donald Trump is a walk-in incarnate of Archangel Uriel.
No. But he is a very highly evolved soul. There is something special going on there. There's a connection there. Uriel's wisdom. So I do think that he's guided. And has a very special team. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Heather Buka for $5 on a super chat. Hi, Jen. Do you see me buying 1971 Horseshoe Bend Post RV?
No. All right, let's stop with it. I'm gonna get going.
Okay, we have a couple more Rumble rants. No, you want to go? It's okay if you want to go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. Sorry about the Rumble rants. Look, send the questions to Jen on an email later. Say that you Rumble ranted. Jen will probably get to them when she feels better. Thanks for being here. Again, it's ripe. People are being told to keep quiet. We're all going to keep quiet. Let's hope that everything rolls in the next 24 hours or so, or something clear, decisive, and disputable happens. Thanks for being here. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.